You, this Mr. Olusegun, carry this your ugly face and get out of my timeline. What do you mean by prayer cannot cure depression? Hear me out. I agree that there can be some spiritual influences to depression. For example, the Bible literally tells us that He gives the oil of joy for the spirit of heaviness. So there's something called the spirit of heaviness. However, we also understand from scriptures that both the spirit of God and the spirit of the devil cannot have any influence on your life without your cooperation. So we have heard many testimonies of prayer, and that's something I've also experienced, where I'll be feeling very weak, kind of depressed, and once I just pray, everything leaves, I become light since my mind is free. But Jesus Christ tells us what happens when an evil spirit leaves a person. He says that if the house is left empty, that the evil spirit is going to come back, and the person will be 7 times worse than they were before. Meaning, now that I've prayed and these depressive thoughts have left, if I don't consciously replace them with positive non-depressing thoughts, the depression is going to come back. And this right here is cognitive behavior therapy. As a CBT practitioner, I can tell you that bulk of what we do in therapy sessions is trying to replace negative and disempowering thoughts with positive and empowering thought patterns. So we can see that these two things are not mutually exclusive. It's not as if you're a Christian, you have to choose prayer and neglect therapy, neglect all the self-care practices because you want to maintain your spiritual stance. Scattered through scriptures, we can see the Bible teaching us to be very conscious about what happens in our minds, about the thoughts we have. And if that is the same principle therapy follows, then both can coexist.